Get ready with me while I tell you about the time I literally turned Harry Styles down. It all began when last year, Harry Styles had like 6 shows at the Garden, and one of my friends works at the Garden, so I began going to like almost every one of his shows. And because he works for the Garden, every time we go to a concert, we get seats that are really, really, really close to the stage. And the coolest part about these seats is their eye level. So every time Harry would perform, he could look directly at us sitting in those seats. If you've never seen Harry perform, he usually performs on this stage that's round, and he moves around the circle depending on the song or kind of where he wants to perform. But the weirdest part is, each time I would go to the concert, he'd spend more and more time performing on my side of the stage. And I always thought this just has to be a coincidence, but eventually my friend pointed it out because he was starting to notice it too. And the weirdest part about it is that all of these shows are exactly the same. He plays the exact same music, he's usually in the exact same position on the stage, he wears the exact same outfit, like everything is the same. Except for the fact that by the 6th show I attended, he was basically just performing for me. Like he barely went to the other sides of the stage. So fast forward to his last show at the Garden, and I'm wearing this like cute little green dress. And everything about this show is similar to all of the others. He's performing really close to me, we're making eye contact a lot. It just feels like it's almost a personal performance. So Harry sings his second to last song, and then he leaves the stage because the next song he's gonna do is the encore. Right at that moment, there's a tap on my shoulder. I turn around and it's this guy dressed in all black, but around his neck is one of those lanyards that says all access. He looks me right in the eyes and he says, "Girl in green, Harry Styles wants to meet you." And I'm thinking, what? No way, this is impossible. Like this has to be fake. Then he says, "Hey, you and your friend, follow me, we're gonna go backstage." So of course we follow him because my friend was like, no, this is real. That is the official badge of all the people that work for Harry. So we decide to follow him, and he leads us into this green room backstage, and we spend the rest of the time watching Harry's encore from the green room. Immediately after the encore, Harry walks off the stage, and then we hear a knock at the door. And in walks freaking Harry Styles. You guys, I literally almost peed. He looks directly into my eyes and he says, "Girl in green, I saw you from the stage and I just had to ask, do you have a boyfriend?" Unfortunately, I had a boyfriend at the time, so I had to answer yes. Harry looks at me and he goes, "Wow, that is too bad." And then he proceeds to take my phone and put in his number. He then leans in, gives me a hug, and whispers in my ear, "Call me if that ever changes." So yeah, that's the story of how I turned Harry Styles down. At least I still have his number though. Bye guys.